Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
Distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Chris Middleton.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Well, guys, they got swept in last year's series. You know, that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Trichet, he's covered by Brown and taken away by Brown. The finish. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside Favors. Down low. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Brown outside. They swipe it. Butler on the way. No one near him. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Middleton kicks to Brown. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's Butler that time on the assist from Favors. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Middleton dishes to Brown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
That one goes. Count it.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The pass to Sullivan. Dishes to Favors. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Trichet. He's covered by Brown. Some solid defense from Harris. Brown outside. Pocket 6. Barnes passes to Brown. Releases. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. By himself. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Crowder. And Brown over to help.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 4.
The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Raptors leading by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for Toronto right now, Brown, he's in at point guard. Also Smart out there, and it's Cage in at the 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nice shot by Smart.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And Butler, here we go. Pass to Mirotic. It's deflected. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. It's deflected. It's stolen by Brown. Jamison, the shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and that one is stuffed right through.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Tipped away and taken away by Brown. Here's Cage. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Raptors making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Derek Favors checked in for Chicago. Knocked away and taken away by Brown. Pass to Cage. Shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
You know, it perhaps could serve as a rallying point for him, Greg. I mean, sometimes after a big loss like that, it can be a catalyst or a wake-up call for the locker room.
Brown kicks to Barnes. Butler with the steal. Here's Mirotic, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Okay, fans, put your hands together. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Raptors third.
Their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Chicago making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. If they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Butler dishes to Favors. And Brown over to help. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Here's Trichet. And again, Chicago. No good. Toronto leading. Oh! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Barnes passes to Brown. Back to Barnes. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
And taken away by Brown. Fast break Toronto. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one. Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 4th in opponent points per game, 6th in free throw percentage. And they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output each and every night. That grindhouse style really wore on teams. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Ogman. And it's blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
It's Brown with the drive. And the rejection by Favors. Ball's knocked loose. Stops. Pops. And it's Chicago scoring again. 5 seconds left in the first half. Brown wide open. He fires. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the set. Second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Complete domination. What a game for Brown. He's got 24 points and a ridiculous number of steals. Good contributions for him, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
He dishes it to Vucevic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Toronto.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The pass to Sullivan. Bulls moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Harris. Raptors shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. It's Brown with the drive. Poked away. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Here's Butler. Passes it to Sullivan. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Feeds it to Barnes. Back to Brown. And Brown over to help. The dish now to Butler. He feeds it to Favors. To the wing right side. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Here's Trichet. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your game time.
Bulls making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Brown. Tries it from 9. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Brown's got 26 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Brown over to help. The feed to Collins. Rebounded by Smart.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Outside, Jamison. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here they come. And here they go. Here's Collins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Freak, 3rd.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season. And because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
Derek Favors checked in for Chicago. Butler comes in for Mirotic. Raptors leading by 22. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And they double up Butler.
Raptors foul.
The Bulls have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Vucevic checked in for Toronto. It's Brown with the drive.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Vucevic with the block. It's Brown with the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed. Jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively, and Clark. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Brown, he's in at the point. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Vucevic in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Substitution for Raptors. Wally Harris.
Off the inbound pass. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
The Bulls shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. It's stolen by Brown. For the finish, hammers it home to polish off the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Trichet. Pass to Sullivan. Clock at 6, and that one's good.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Brown right side. Pulls up from the corner, and nothing but air on that one. Butler goes in. Here's Eminescu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Chicago. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mirotic has a wide open look. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Sherman. Barkley grabs the board. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Brown. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Fortson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And Mirotic throws it down.
Really a heads-up play. On both ends there, the steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Some changes for Toronto. Barnes is checked in for Terrence Ross, and Middleton subbed in for Barkley. Raptors leading by 22. It's Brown with the drive. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Fortson defended by Middleton, and they double up Butler. With some arc, he lays it in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Brown outside. And Middleton kicks to Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the pick. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Brown.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And a foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Toronto. Harris comes in for Jarnell Stokes. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
You know, Freak was a 4.0.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.
Plus your top plays of the week. And make sure you tune in to win some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
You gotta trust in this guy.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with star point guard Mike Conley. I want to break down some...
Hey guys, I'm Mike Conley, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
What's up, guys? I'm Rachel, and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. On today's episode, you vote on your top plays of the week. We fill you in on all the action that's going on in My Park. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am. And star point guard Mike Conley shows us his game day style. And make sure you participate in 2K TV Interactive to earn that VC. Recently, I got a chance to catch up with Mike Conley and his stylist, Brandon Williams, to go over his game day swag and more.
Today we're going to talk pre-game style. We are one day before your game tomorrow. I want to know what goes into it when you're picking out looks for Mike.
Well, it starts off with basically knowing him as a person. He's a guy that likes simplicity, so I start there. He likes to be sporty.
So what would you say your signature item is?
Signature item? Probably the wooden bow tie is one people know me most, for, but it was one things I was kind of skeptical of wearing, at first, but you got to trust in this guy.
And you brought a rack today
to
kind of go through, so I would love to hear about some of these pieces.
Mike likes a lot of outerwear, so one way to accomplish a really GQ look without doing a suit is to do a nice leather jacket. This one right here. We did this in New York Fashion Week. It was crazy. Everyone was sweating it. And then you gotta have the book bag. Mike is a book bag kind of guy. Whenever I find statement book bags, I make sure to send him pictures.
Would you say that you get competitive in your style game just as you do on the court?
I have. I've become real competitive over it. At first I was you know, I was new to it. I was kind of learning my way and trying to figure it out. And then I saw my teammates all starting to pick up on it, and I'm like, hold up, you know, I got to dress better than them every game. So I'm trying to do that every night.
We've been helping you guys get ready for Road to the Finals, and today Scott O'Gallagher has some more winning tips for your 2K Pro-Am team.
What's going on, 2K fans? Scott O'Gallagher here. It's Pro-Am time. It's Road to the Finals. So let's go over some winning tips to help improve your team. Last week we went over 4 different team styles. Today we're going to show you their 2 most common formations. The first formation we're going to cover is 41. That means 4 guys along the perimeter, preferably shooters, and 1 big guy inside. The next formation is 32. To you, that's 3 out, 2 in. Your 3 perimeter players, your point guard, your shooting guard, your small forward, and then on the inside on the blocks, you got your power forward and your center. You want to play some post-up games with either post, this is your formation to use. So now that you got your formation set, we need to refine your skills and add structure to your team's playing style. The first rule is what I like to call upping the ball. What does that really mean? It means the ball moves faster by the pass than it does by the sound of you dribbling it. If you're a point guard and you're driving that ball up the sideline, early it up. Get it up the floor. See if you can get something, get an easy basket before you're setting up your offense. The second one, now that we're in the half court, just the simple principle of pass and screen away, or just pass, dive, and clear out to the weak side. You should get some continuity there. Now everybody's getting touches. Rule number 3, I like to call this 5 passes. If you're in the half court, I guarantee you a good shot comes when you move the ball side to side, minimum 5 passes. Your goal as a team is to make all 5 defenders have to play defense. If 5 passes is not working, just go with, hey, we can't hold the ball in our hands longer than 2 seconds. This is going to make the defense have to be active, rotate, help, and communicate. One of the most common questions I get is they say, hey, OG, I got our perimeter player, but all he is he's getting denied. How can we get him the ball without running a really complicated play? And the answer is simple, back screen. A back screen is any time we're coming bottom out and we're setting a screen on the back of the defender. It puts pressure on the screener's defender to help. And then the last one, anytime we enter the ball to the post, we don't want to enter the ball from the top. So we want to get it free throw line extended. Imagine we took a line from sideline to sideline, and we want to get the ball below there. We're going to be able to take the ball and dump it in to our big on the strong side where we wanted to get the ball to all along.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mike Connolly, and I want to break down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game, and you have 23 badges. And there are a few that stood out to me, so I want to go over some.
All right.
If you're cool with it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Your 2 gold badges, which are like the highest level, are Transition Finisher and Teardropper.
Ooh, Teardropper.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because Teardropper is definitely not an easy shot to make. So have you consistently worked on that, or was that something that just kind of went into your game?
It's something I developed when I was really little because I've always been a shorter guy. It's part of my game. I think it's the staple of my game, being able to throw it up from anywhere in the paint and score it from, with either hand.
Yeah. Have you used that in transition too?
Oh yeah, in transition.
Yeah,
in transition, there you go. But in transitioning, when you're in the fast breaks or anything like that, being able to finish and with different layups and under the rim and with either hand, I think that stuff all plays together.
So another badge is the King of Euros. Where did you learn how to do a Euro?
I really developed it later, I think in college more so than anything. Going into the NBA, you knew you had to learn a couple more things, a couple more tricks to get to the rim and get to the basket and finish, and that was one of the main things coming into the league. I was trying to work on my footwork and being able to do that.
Also on offense, you have a lot of passing badges, so I'm going to name off some of them. Dimer, Flashy Passer, and Lob City Passer.
Lob City Passer, wow, okay.
So I want to know what type of assist gets you the most hype in a game.
I think for me, behind the back passes, anything in transition that leads to a break that changes the game. I mean, really, it's not necessarily a pass that I like more than another, but it's just fun to be able to get a guy open by doing a little extra.
And one more question. What is the one skill that you think has improved the most now that you've been in the NBA?
Really, for me, I think my outside shooting. When I first got in the league, I was something that was a red flag, I think, to say the least, that I couldn't shoot the ball. And now that I've progressed each year, gotten better, and now, you know, people have to play me and respect me for what I do on the outside.
So watch out for your 3-ball and your teardrop.
The teardrop.
Well, thank you again for coming on Chatting 2K.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right, 2K fans, it's quiz time, baby. This is a great formation to use if you don't have a stretch 4, but you got 2 big guys that you want to feed down on the block. Which rule will ensure ball movement with your 2K Pro-Am team? Your main scorer is being denied. What's a great way to free him up? This should be a gimme. Tell me the fastest way to get the ball up the court. This motion concept works in both 41 and 32.
The My Park Championship is wrapping up, and we're down to the final 2 teams. So here's Desar with all the action.
What's happening, family? It's your man Desar back in the building to bring you another My Park Championship recap. The My Park Championship is 1 week closer to wrapping up, and the River City Rough Riders can clinch the championship in a brand new park with just 1 more point. That's right, if Sunset Beach wants to even have a chance at tying the championship, they need to work with last year's champion, Old Town, to shut Rivet out 2 weeks in a row and get back-to-back W's. But there's big news coming out of Sunset for the Ballers. The top of the rep mountain has been reached. My man Dope Swag 24 has become NBA 2K16's first Legend 5.
What? Oh my God, oh my God. Yo, we out, cuz. We out here, bruh.
Oh, you heard it right, baby. There's only one. Now, what does that mean? It means VIP treatment and is this a tiger? It's got a damn tiger in the park. Congratulations for becoming the first Legend 5. But the excitement for Sunset Beach doesn't end here. It's time for vote for this week's house rules. And as always, you choose the rules, baby. Bring it in. 2K15, all for one, and Quick Game are your choices for this week. Until next time, it's your man Desar reminding you, real ballers do it in the park.
Last week, I asked you guys to submit your top plays in Terminal 23. Let's check them out. Now get ready to vote. This week we're calling out your best defense to offense plays.
To Sloan, beyond the arc, and Jackson with the block.
With the My Park Championship coming to a close, I want to see your best My Park squad. So get together, take a photo, and share it on social media using the hashtag 2KTVSquad. Next week on the show, we have CJ McCollum and Alan Crabb. I'll see you guys soon.
2K stuff because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.
Plus your top plays of the week. And make sure you tune in to win some BC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
You gotta trust in this guy.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with star point guard Mike Conley.
I want to break down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.
Plus your top plays of the week. And make sure you tune in to win some BC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.